Namaste. Today's video is about mock-ups. So with this video, we'll be manufacturing and designing our dreams, our wishes, our desires. I think it's a very fitting time to do this. Any time really is, but it could be anything from how you want to feel to what you want to experience in your life to like an actual physical thing. So the possibilities are endless. You can do this over and over again. So we call it mock-ups because it's really a prototype. It provides at least part of the functionality, meaning when you manifest something, you're giving it your attention and your awareness and your wants to it, but what actually comes to fruition is really not up to you, and you don't really know how it's going to turn out. But by putting your attention and your awareness into something that you really desire and want, most likely you'll get it, but you have to just get rid of all the negative jumble around it to help actually get to the root of your desire. So we're going to do that today, and I can show you how to do that. So with that being said, so mock-ups are this is more of like a spiritual tool for self-help and self-techniques, self-care techniques. So I would put this under the umbrella term of spiritualness. So you're actually tapping into your spirituality when you do this, and it's really cool. So bear with me and let's do this and get our desires coming true. So if you'd like to join me, go ahead and sit nice and comfortably in a seat. It could be a chair or it could be on the floor. And you're going to sit up nice and tall in your seat. And closing the eyes, let's go internally and say hello to ourselves. For some of us, this might be the first time we're saying hello to ourselves. And then let's just start to cultivate a deeper breath and a deeper sense of ourselves, our consciousness. Find that connection, that groundedness into ourselves, into the ground, into the floor or your seat. And you're heavy in your sit bones, but you're rising up through your spine, feeling nice and tall. Nice. Your jaw is relaxed, your face, your shoulders. And you're just sitting nice and regally here, nice and tall and proud. But yet you are very, very relaxed. And you're going ever more deeply relaxed each and every breath you take. And we'll stay here and cultivate a couple more breaths here before we begin our mock-up. And you can think about here, while you're sitting here with your breath, think about what you desire. And just pick one thing. And know that you can always come back to this with your other desires you have, if you have a lot, which I'm sure you do, I do. But let's just stick to one for now. And that's actually really how this works, is you only can do one at a time, for FYI, future reference. So you're sitting here with your breath and you're thinking about what you really want, what you desire. And that could be anything from health to world peace to a new job or a relationship or a house. Anything that you desire. And I want you to see this desire right in your mind's eye. And just look at it. If it's something physical, look at the actual physical thing. So like if it's a house, think of the physical structure of the house and what it looks like. If it's a relationship, really think of that relationship and what you want to see in that, what it looks like to you. If it's an emotion or a feeling, really feel that in yourself. If it's something about health, feel you feeling that way how you want to be. And again, let's take a few deep breaths as you imagine this nice desire right here in your mind's eye. And then I'm going to have you place this image in a rose. So you're going to imagine a rose right in front of you, and it's 3D, it's three-dimensional. You can see it all around. Maybe even spin the rose a few times just to look at it all in directions. Maybe you have a color to this rose, or maybe you don't. It's really your imagination and how far you want to take this. And you're placing this image of your desire into this 3D rose. So you're actually placing it in the rose. It's seeing yourself placing this in the rose. And let the rose really encapsulate it, really swallow it into itself. And then I'm going to have you picture all the negativity, all the fears, etc., pouring out of the rose in return. So as this rose takes in your desire, it's also taking out all the negativity, the fears, the self-sabotaging beliefs, all the doubts and the limits, other people's energies that they put onto this desire, like you're never going to have it, or you're reaching too far to the moon with this one. Anything that is just negative surrounding this, your self-worth, or things that you don't think you just don't think you're going to have, or doubt or fear. Let that rose, just throw it out. Just take it out of the rose. Let the rose like just regurgitate all of that, and actually see the rose, this three-dimensional rose, regurgitating, throwing out, purging all these doubts, these fears, the self-sabotage, the negativity that surrounds this desire and why you don't think you can get it. And just sit with this as you breathe. Keep going with it. There's really no limit to it. Keep going. Keep purging all of that. In fact, the more you can, the better for this exercise and this mock-up. Nice. And then after you have done this, I'm going to have you picture a set of shears. It could be anything. It could be from scissors to like a sword to a knife. And you're going to cut the rose. You're going to cut it at the stem, and you're going to see the rose as it detaches from it, the stem, and you're going to send this rose off to the universe. Just send it off, see it floating away, seeing the universe taking it. You're just seeing it going smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller out of your eyes until it's gone, never more to be seen again. And you're going to trust that the universe is taking care of this. It knows your desire and what you want, and it's going to manifest it when the time is right for you. So trust that and feel good about that. Now that's an important key here as well, is you want to feel good about that. See if you can feel that in your body, like, you release this desire, you let it go, and now it's up to the universe to take care of it and do its work to provide it for you. You don't have to worry about it anymore. If you want, you can think about it daily, about maybe what you're going to experience, or how you're going to feel, or what it's going to be like. Of course, anything, attention goes, or energy flows where attention goes. So the more we put our attention on something, it's going to bring more positivity to it. So after a couple more deep breaths, I'm going to have this next breath. I'm going to have you inhale really slowly and deeply, and make this your biggest breath yet. You're going to hold it at the top, sip in a little bit more air, and then open your mouth, exhale it out to the room. Do some wiggling, some shifting, some shaking, and then eventually opening your eyes and coming back into the room. Thank you, everyone. Again, like I said before, you can keep doing this over and over again with different desires, different needs, different wants. It's fun. And that's the whole thing about spirituality and tools, is it's fun to do. It's like being a kid again, using your imagination and having fun. So enjoy. Until I see you again. Namaste.